here.
Oh, Charlie.
It's like a family reunion.
How are you?
It does feel like that.
It honestly does feel like that because we just had your brother here recently.
Yeah, thank you guys for being so nice to him.
You know what I'm thinking? After your brother's been here, does Michaela sing? Because I'm waiting for her to come out. Yeah, that's Charlie's sister.
Yeah.
I actually heard Michaela sing one time. She has a good voice.
She has a good what?
One time?
Yeah.
That's it.
No,
And that was it.
She does.
She's the manager.
Okay. I like that.
So you're making me nervous because today you're standing,
Yeah, I
and
don't
we're
like it.
we're all sort of sitting here like we are interviewing.
It is,
Yeah.
but I know what you mean though. The tables have turned.
Yes.
Usually I'm the one sitting. You guys are all like jumping up.
Yeah.
How's it feel?
Weird.
Weird,
But
right?
we're going to go with it.
Yeah.
Right.
We're okay.
We're embracing it.
Yeah.
Are you a stander? Do you need to does it help you to stand, to perform, to sing?
You know what's so weird? Like when I first started performing, I always sat down, and I just never felt like comfortable standing up like while playing because the piano's not like the coolest instrument to be playing on stage. It's not as cool as nearly as cool as a guitar.
Right.
But I figured out a way to make it work.
How old were you when you started playing the piano?
4 years old.
You were 4?
Yeah.
And was that like someone in your family played and so you were like, I want to do that? Or were you like one of those just like little genius kids that all of a sudden found one and started learning?
I think I had an interest in it. My mom taught me.
Okay.
But I definitely tried to prop myself up on the upright Baldwin piano in Rumson, New Jersey.
Do you remember the first song you learned how to play? Can you still do it?
I didn't do it
There it
nearly
is.
as good as this.
Yeah?
Okay.
Faster.
Yeah.
Amazing.
How's it
Speed up
feel
now.
sitting down?
I feel weird. I feel like I should jog in place or something.
I think that's the first song I learned.
Okay.
I think that's the first song that everybody learned.
Let me ask you something. Do you remember the first song you wrote?
You know what's so funny? I never wrote any lyrics to it, but I remember I was 13 years old, and the melody went. It was in G minor. It went. That's it.
Wow.
And then it just kind of got like tossed aside. Nothing ever became of it.
Oh, then I wrote "See You Again" and became a worldwide success.
There you go. The rest is history.
Over 1 billion views. Yes.
I was very smart.
When your brother was here recently, he told us his first 2 jobs were what, at Taco Bell and then at a nude beach, which I don't know how that got past your mom. Is that true? Oh, it's a lie.
Wait.
Uh-oh.
Taco Bell.
Did he lie to us?
I've known him all my life. I've never seen or heard about this Taco Bell.
Not cool.
Did he really say that?
He said.
He must have been nervous.
Okay.
But I will say he was a lifeguard and he did work
said
at a
that.
naked beach.
Okay, that was true.
He did
That's
say
true,
that.
yeah.
So what was your first job? Do you remember your first job?
I just always, my first job was teaching piano.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
I've been very fortunate to always have had like this music thing that's like involved in my whole life. I'm an insane person.
Charlie, some of the parents weren't feel a little weird about you teaching their kids and you're their age? You know what I mean? Because usually when you're a parent and you go to a music teacher, the pianist is much, much older, established, and you're this little kid going, no, you do it like this.
It was cool though. It was like 30-minute lessons, and it was fun for me too because I was still taking lessons and going to school. Probably the kids would probably like relate to me just a little bit more.
Right.
Well, I know it's not just the piano you play. What's the hardest instrument, or the one you feel like you just can't master?
The one instrument that I can't master is guitar, and it's the most frustrating thing because I can have all the chord progressions in my head. Everything is in my head, and me being an absolute certified maniac, it's all in my head, but I can't feasibly do it. That was like the thing about singing for the longest time. I had all like the notes in my head, but I couldn't actually get the notes out like that. That's how you sing.
Well, you do have a piano in front of you.
I do, and now I know how to sing.
Would everybody like to hear Charlie perform? It's the morning mashup on Sirius XM Hits 1. Look at this. Charlie Puth is here, and I think you're ready to perform for us.
I just gave my intro music. I'm ready to perform.
We want to hear the new song.
Yes.
Yeah, this is Mother in like a kind of a different version. Are you good, Shafe? Yeah.
All right.
He's such a nice boy, so well-mannered. He's so much better than the last one you brought around. Please and thank you, everything matters.
I'm gonna make sure that she knows I'm the best she's felt. The moment she walks out that door, I'm not pretending anymore. If your mother knew all of the things that we do, if your mother knew all the things we do, if your mother knew she'd keep me so far from you. Sneak out the window, best of with pillows. I'll be waiting in the car right around the block, back of the Benzo, more than the friend zone. We've been hiding since the time they forgot to knock. The moment she walks out that door, I'm not pretending anymore. No. If your mother knew all of the things that we do, if your mother knew all the things we do, if your mother knew she'd keep me so far from you. Next time that she sees me, she gon' act like she don't know me, 'cause she knows all of the story. Now your daddy wants to kill me. Next time that she sees me, she gon' act like she don't know me, 'cause she knows all of the story. Now your daddy wants to kill me, yeah, yeah. If your mother only knew the moment she walks out the door, I'm not pretending anymore. If your mother knew all of the things that we do, if your mother knew all the things we do, if your mother knew she'd keep me so far from you. If your mother knew all of the things that we do.
Charlie Puth on the Morning Mashup Celebrity Session, a brand
I
new
was
mother.
looking right into the eyes of Piff. Right?
Mikey Piff.
I was like, I gotta make this emotional.
So just let me look at nighttime DJ Mikey Piff and sing it to him.
We had a moment.
You did.
Yeah, yeah.
So I know that you recently shared with all of us and all of your fans that you've been lying about what that song is about, and that eventually it would come out what it is. I just feel like here's a good place for what the song is about to just
It
come
definitely
out.
feels the most comfortable to bring it up.
Right?
Yeah.
So I mean, do you want to like, I don't
Break
know,
it
dip your
down.
toe in
Reveal
the
it,
water?
Charlie.
That was the nicest way anyone's ever asked me for one time.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I mean, if you don't feel comfortable, we understand.
No, I
We're
do.
family.
No, I do. I don't really understand why I was not telling the truth about this song. I think it's because every time I put something out, it's always because the lyrics are so specific. It's so someone's always tagged to it, and I just didn't want it to be about that. But it was like it's kind of selfish of me not to. I don't know. My main goal is for people to relate to it, and I think the song is about someone's outside perspective, maybe the mother in this instance, and everything looks to be all good in the relationship, and from anybody's outside perspective, with the media or whatever, it looks pristine, perfect, like there's nothing wrong. Why am I getting so nervous right now?
It's okay. It's just us. We're family. This is the trust tree.
Yeah,
In through
definitely.
the nose, out through the mouth.
And it's if you only knew what it was really like, it was. And I tried to disguise it in this big happy,
Yeah.
but the real meaning of it is actually it was a really bad time in my life, very sad, very emotionally taxing, several years ago. But it changed my personality. I started hanging out with different people. Again, why am I getting so nervous right now?
It's just us,
Well, because
Charlie.
you're being forward
and you're being
about it.
vulnerable, and that's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
But I try and hide it in these big drums, and Chad Smith is playing these huge drum fills on it, and it sounds happy, but the real meaning behind it is actually
sad.
quite sad and melancholic.
That's so interesting.
Does that though when you're writing, because right now you're obviously getting upset about it, does it make you think when you write maybe I shouldn't touch those subjects because a couple years down the road I'm going to relive it?
I have to, man, because if I don't write from if I just write a a blah song. It's not. You guys are gonna feel it. That like I'm not attached to it. Like
right.
I'm very attached to this record, and I have to. Fortunately, maybe sometimes unfortunately, have to like put all of myself into this, or else it's not going to feel real. And I guess that people speculating, it's what comes with it.
Yeah,
but
part of the deal.
It is crazy hearing the song on the station, and I know I had been lying in interviews. I don't know why, and I know what the true meaning is.
Yeah.
And everyone else is just like dancing to it, and I'm like, okay, just let them dance to it. I don't want to.
Yeah. But does it feel good? Do you feel like you released a little bit?
I'm getting it's like therapeutic.
Okay.
So I'm.
Round of applause for Charlie.
Well, thank you for revealing the truth about it. It's helping us all. One of the things that I was very impressed about you, Charlie, that I just learned is that I'm a huge George Michael fan. I don't know if you guys are huge George Michael fans. And I didn't realize what an influence on your career that he's had. He's been a huge influence on you as well.
Absolutely.
I wanted to ask you, what is your favorite George Michael song?
Oh my gosh, probably when he was in Wham, the song that inspired "Done for Me."
Somebody
Flew out the country just to be here today with you, Charlie.
Really?
Yes, for real.
Yeah.
For real, for real.
Wow, thank you guys.
Yeah, they love you that much.
I appreciate that.
You have worked with so many artists. Like, you obviously you have your own music, but you write and produce for a lot of like really big artists. Like Katy Perry you've worked with, and 5 Seconds of Summer. One of my favorite things ever is Luke Hemmings from Five Sauce he posted this picture on his Instagram, a picture of Easier sounds like Charlie Puth. And it's funny because the second Easier came out, we were like, this is just like Charlie Puth. This is Charlie Puth. And you, I think, helped co-write and produce that song. Do you love that? Like when you can hear yourself in other musicians' songs? Or do you feel sort of like you'd like to be behind the scenes more when it's about them?
I mean, I do and I don't. I love writing songs for other artists because in actuality, it actually makes my music better. It kind of elevates me as an artist too. What I don't like is that sometimes my songwriting has like such an imprint of Charlie Puth isms in it that I don't want their fans to focus on, hey, it sounds like a completely different person. But I guess they just took the piss out of it. They just made a joke about it, they're just awesome guys.
They really are.
Well, not too long ago, Jungkook in BTS was here. And I know that he covered We Don't Talk Anymore.
Yeah.
What's the favorite one of your hits that somebody else has ever covered? Like the best cover you've ever heard of one of your hits?
That one's up there. I really, just because I know English isn't his first language and it sounded like it was.
Right.
I think I'm so impressed with all these dance covers too, of like everyone, all these huge dance classes, like To How Long, like putting these intricate moves together. That's really impressive too. I think Halsey did a cover of Attention somewhere. That was really cool too. It's just music is like such a great universal language. It's always great hearing people put their spin on it.
Yeah, I definitely have just done a spin class to like an upbeat, like someone who took your song and put a little
dance
to it.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, yeah, Charlie.
I love
I'm
it.
feeling it.
EDM that thing
In
up?
the class. No one else is in the class.
Charlie,
And there's actually no music, and it's not even a spin class.
It's just me hanging
It's
out
at a
on
lumber yard in Brooklyn.
Hey man, a lot of your fans, including me, saw your Instagram picture with you and Alec Benjamin.
Oh yeah.
And did you guys really? He showed up to your house looking exactly like you. You did not
It's like a
plan
uniform.
that. You guys look like twinsies. I mean, really?
Took the words right out of my mouth. No, we showed up. I didn't even know he was going to be there that day. I was just working by myself, and I saw him, and he was wearing like a white shirt, kind of like what I'm wearing now. These jeans and like some Air Forces. So.
Oh, shocked.
Great minds think alike.
Yep.
You do look amazing lately. I have to say, I'm fanning myself, Charlie. You're like in amazing shape. Like, what have you?
Blushing.
Well,
Thank you.
sure. What have you? Like, what did you do? Like, I know you got in the gym and everything, but like, what exactly did you do?
Honestly, I just started walking more and drinking more water and eating less chicken fingers.
Okay, good. That's a start.
Which is like...
You had to bring up the chicken finger. I've been trying to let it go. Right,
Speaking
Nicole?
of your Instagram, because I was looking at your Instagram and I was sort of like, is he going to wear a shirt today?
Yeah,
I'm wearing a shirt today.
you are.
Maybe some other time I'll...
Okay, that would be sweet of you.
Well,
But
Charlie,
I appreciate that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Charlie Puth is here. You're going to perform again?
Yeah, I'm going to perform again.
All right.
And again after that, too.
We will do that next on The Mashup. This is Sirius XM Hits 1. All right, we're doing a celebrity session right here. Sirius XM, we are in New York City. Charlie Puth got the keyboard in front of him. And
what are we going to hear, Ryan?
yeah, I think you want to play Attention?
Yeah, I'll do Attention.
Okay.
You guys play the hell out of that.
Yeah, right?
Get that.
Love it.
Here
Is
we
it
go.
okay that I have my coffee cup here?
Yeah.
Coffee.
Coffee. I spent 3 days in New Jersey.
And already.
It's already back. Okay, we're going to do Attention in B minor.
All right.
Okay. You've been running around, throwing that dirt all on my name. 'Cause you knew that I'd call you up. You've been going around every party in LA. 'Cause you knew that I'd be at one. Whoa, I know that dress is karma, perfume regret. You got me thinking about when you were mine. Whoa, and now I'm all up on you. What you expect? But you're not coming home with me tonight. You just want attention. You don't want my heart. Maybe you just see the thought of me with someone new. Yeah, you just want attention. I knew from the start. You're just making sure I'm never getting over you. You've been running around, throwing that dirt all on my name. 'Cause you knew that I'd call you up. Baby, now that we're right here standing face to face, you already know that you won. Whoa, I know that dress is karma, perfume regret. You got me thinking about when you were mine. And now I'm all up on you. What you expect? But you're not coming home with me tonight. You just want attention. You don't want my heart. Maybe you just say the thought of me with someone new. Yeah, you just want attention. I knew from the start. You're just making sure I'm never getting over you. What are you doing to me? What are you doing, love? What are you doing to me? What are you doing, love? What are you doing to me? What are you doing? What are you doing to me? What are you doing? I know that dress is karma, perfume regret. You got me thinking about when you were mine. And now I'm all up on you. What you expect? But you're not coming home with me tonight. You just want attention. You don't want my heart. Maybe you just say the thought of me with someone new. Yeah, you just want attention. I knew from the start. You're just making sure I'm never getting over you. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Charlie Puth on the morning mashup. It's Sirius XM Hits 1. We are doing a celebrity session. Dude, that is incredible.
So good. It's so good every time. So, we've talked before about that song and some others. And, I think we all have a pretty good idea of who it might be about. Do you get nervous when you write about music about other artists when they start releasing music again, like she is now, that you might get
I think I get more nervous about talking about songs where I didn't plan on talking about them, like Mother, where I really thought I was going to get away with being like, oh yeah, I just, had a high school experience. That's the complete truth. I just feel, by the way, I feel bad for lying. I'm sorry.
Okay.
You cleared it up.
Yeah.
Man. You cleared it up.
It's over. We moved on. We
I've
built
never
a bridge.
been so I've known you guys for a long time. I've never been so... I lost my breath there for a second. It's part of the, again, as I said before, it's part of the... it's just part of like when you put your whole personality and life experience into something. It's really more about my fans and people whom I don't know, even if they're not fans. Like I just want them to hear something, and I want to be the the fill in the blank for them. I want them to relate directly to it. Like, oh, he went through something that I went through.
Right.
Now, you've talked a little bit about how at the beginning of your career, you might have let executives handle a little bit too much, that push a little bit too much, and now you've taken more of that creative control back. How did you do that?
I mean, it's a no fault of anybody, though. I mean, I had no idea what I was doing either. So I had to, we had See You Again, and I had to make an album, and I had no idea what it was to be an artist. I was only planning on being a songwriter for other artists. So I had no idea what it took. That's why I kept getting sick on tour. So of course I was just getting suggestions, but I love We Don't Talk Anymore on that album. I love a couple of songs on that first album, but everybody knows that I just don't. There's certain songs I just can't. But I'll play them still. I'm gonna just change the arrangement up.
Well, now when people want to push you though, and to what they want you to do, how do you push back? Is it sort of like you don't call them back? Is it you tell them?
No, because everybody, like when I say the executives, they all want what's for the greater good of me too. They don't want to like force something and like have it not work. Everybody at the end of the day wants everybody to win. So you mediate and be like, oh, instead of maybe we change the tempo just a little bit. Maybe we can, and we'll keep all the instrumentation that you like, executive. But I want to keep the tempo down or something like that. You just work with them. It's like anything.
I feel like it's an age-old story, though. Like, we've heard this from Pink, and we've heard this from Kelly Clarkson. They all, at the very beginning, it's like, you don't know what you're getting yourself into until you become big enough to be able to start kind of, being you.
Yeah. I literally just figured out who I was this year.
Really?
Wow, I understand that. My mother told me she just grew up last year. My mother told me she just grew up last year.
Really?
Charlie, you mentioned that you got sick on tour. I did not know you almost died twice. Now, what happened? What was the illness that you were able to keep that out of the media? What happened to you to where you almost died? Did you get pneumonia? What happened?
Sure. It's like there's certain things that I will always keep to myself, but I was not taking care of myself.
Okay.
But I got super sick and I wasn't sleeping. There were like 4 days would go by and I'd be just like up.
Wow.
And like just doing constant promo and not taking care of myself. So to any new artist out there, make sure you drink water and sleep.
Yeah, I saw somebody speak recently that said that sleep is actually just like when you brush your teeth and you brush away the decay. Like, if you don't sleep, then your brain starts to build up decay. Like, you need your body needs sleep. Obviously, we know this, but like to that point, like it cleans and recharges when you sleep, and it's gonna kill itself if it doesn't.
Yeah, exactly. My brain and an unslept brain and Twitter is a bad combination.
Bad, real bad.
On a happier note,
2016 was an interesting year.
No, on a happier note, I love that almost the entire cast of Friends keeps bumping into you and doing stuff. Yeah, with both Courtney Cox and Jennifer Aniston.
I was talking to Jen the other day. I was like, I can't believe a show that I grew up watching, there's actual promos surrounding my album campaign, single campaign. That's so cool to me.
Well, when you were on the couch with Courtney Cox, you gave a little smelly cat.
Did I do a smell the hair?
Well, you kind of just sang some of the words, but I'm thinking you've got a piano in front of you. Yeah. What would a Charlie Puth smelly cat version sound like with instrumentation?
Are we doing this?
Yes, we are.
Oh no.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, so it's smelly cat, smelly cat. We got the reverb too. Okay, so it goes, smelly cat, what are they feeding you? Smelly cat, it's not your fault.
I need to know. There's a screenshot of Jennifer sitting like on the armchair, like right on your chair, like with her arms on your shoulders. Did you feel like you were gonna pass out? Like, did you feel like you seemed cool, but inside were you not cool?
I knew that she was there. It was no secret that she was there. I just didn't expect her to come out on the
and
stage.
Touch you and be near you and close to you.
Yeah, what are you getting?
I'm just saying, I would freak out if Jennifer Aniston had her arms around me. I'd be like totally fangirling.
Yeah, she was very nice because I think it was her and Ellen are such good friends. So for them it's just like an everyday thing. But I was on the Ellen show in 2011 for the first time. It's only my fourth time on the show, but I've been on there for like a long time. And if you told me that like 4 times later that I would be with Jen on, you know, as a regular on the Ellen Show, I mean, I wouldn't believe you.
So cool.
If you were going to cast Friends and you're in the Friends, who else would you cast with you? You would, yes. Who else would you cast with you?
Like add to the Friends.
Add to the Friends. It's your friends. And you're casting them.
Clearly, all of you guys.
Thank you. Good answer.
You guys would be in the apartment over as the radio personality.
Right.
Okay. Thank you, Charlie.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you
I
so
always
much.
want to include.
Hear that, Hollywood? Just saying.
Where's Dakota?
Hey, man.
How are you, Charlie?
I'm good. How are you, Dakota?
Awesome. I'm so happy to be here. My question for you is, who has been your favorite artist to work with, and who do you look forward to working with in the future?
Who's been my favorite artist? It's like picking your children.
Yeah.
If artists were my children.
I mean, I can tell you which one of my kids is my favorite.
Who's yours?
Hey, don't.
I'm joking, but not.
She loves them both dearly.
There's a lot of behind the scenes stuff that nobody knows about. Like I wrote a song with Casey Musgraves, and it was I don't know if it'll ever come out, but I had so much fun writing the song with her.
She seems cool.
She's the coolest and so talented, and it's like just human dictionary, just like words just fall out of her. I'm like, how are you coming up with these amazing sentences right now? Wow. I don't know. I love working with everybody. Yeah. It's like, well, I really want to know what your favorite one is.
I don't know, man. I've loved everything but everyone that you've worked with, like what we said earlier, I love, like Easier is just like epic. It's an epic song.
I'm just flawless is what
you
you're
basically
saying.
everything you do is
I can
perfection.
do no wrong.
No,
I look like the person you want to be in any type of situation.
There you go, Charlie Puth.
In just a minute, Charlie will do no wrong again when he performs, if everyone's okay with that. Yeah? We'll do more on the mashup. It's Sirius XM Hits 1. And I think you're ready to perform again. And you're going to do a cover for us, but nobody's told us what this cover is going to
It's
be.
a huge secret.
One of the things that I love in when artists do covers in concerts, I know that this isn't a concert, but it kind of is actually, is that they don't announce the name of the cover and everyone just kind of figures it out. Like when they go into the, what are we doing this in A major?
Okay, let's figure it out.
All right, let's do it. And another thing is, and nobody judged me. I learned this on the car ride over here.
Oh, okay. Hey.
If I mess up, this is what this is here. I actually have the lyrics. That good? Okay. I'm going under, and this time I feel there's no one to save me. This all and nothing really got a way of driving me crazy. I need somebody to heal, somebody to know, somebody to have, somebody to hold. It's easy to say, but it's never the same. I guess I kinda like the way you numbed all the pain, and now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you pulled the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you love. I'm going under, and this time I feel there's no one to turn to. This all or nothing way of loving got me sleeping without you. I need somebody to know, somebody to heal, somebody to have, just to know how it feels. It's easy to say, but it's never the same. I guess I kinda like the way you helped me escape, and now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you pull the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you love, and I didn't close my eyes when it hurts. Sometimes I fall right into your arms. I'll be safe in your sound till I come back around. Now the day bleeds
nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you pull the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you love, 'cause now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you pull the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you loved.
Charlie Puth is on the mashup. It's Sirius XM Hits One Celebrity Session. That's
That was also the #1 song on the Weekend Countdown.
Yes, it was.
Louis Caps.
We are obsessed with Louis Capaldi.
Yeah,
I am too. I was texting. He and I only text in apparently not in words but in selfie pictures.
Nice.
And I wish I had my phone. It's just like the most unattractive up close.
Show us this. Oh my gosh, he is honestly one of the funniest people ever. And is it only us? Do you ever find yourself being like, "Can you just repeat that?" Because he's just, his accent is so insanely thick.
It's insanely thick.
He's so funny.
I only talked to him a couple. I'm just getting to know him, so I'm sure that'll happen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where's Anna F? Anna, where you at? There we go.
Hi, Anna. Hi.
Hello, Charlie.
Hi. How are you?
So you kind of touched on this, but just wondering, do you get your inspiration for your songs from your own personal experiences, the experiences of those around you, or just by coming up with a hook, or maybe a combination?
It's a great question, and there's a lot of ways to answer it. You know, what's super cool is that the more humanistic you make your lyrics, like the more people will relate to them. People who aren't even songwriters don't even realize that they're some of the best songwriters out there right now. Like I saw somebody like looking at their phone the other day, and I was like, oh, maybe I could write a song called "I Don't Look at My Phone, I Don't Look at My Phone no more." Like it just, I try to imply like melody and lyrics and like some sort of beat to like everything. I was having lunch by the Standard High Line like a year ago, and there was this lady with a thick accent saying, like, I walked in and she sat down and was like, "And there he is on top of the gondola." And I'm like, gondola is a very weird word. Maybe that could be a song one day. I don't know. Probably not. Probably not a very good song. But point is, humans don't know how good they are at songwriting, even if it's not there.
I think I saw somewhere that you said Benny Blanco told you not to spend more than 30 minutes coming up with a beat.
Yeah, that applies a lot. Because I tend to like get like super caught up in like nitty gritty. What matters the most is the melody and the words on top of it.
Right. How do melodies come to you? Do you like sleep and then wakes you up out of a sleep? I read a story about Michael Jackson once, and he would get beats in his head, and he had a recorder by the bed. So I remember, I think it was Wannabe Starting Something. And, and then he would spit that into a recorder and then work on it. Yeah. Do you have a similar process? Or?
Yeah. Well, that happened with Mother. I was I had a dream that I was in Scotland in this green open field, and I just heard bagpipes going. I'm not going to try and imitate bagpipes right now.
Yeah.
Or am I?
Bet you could.
And I woke up and I remembered the melody in my head. Na, 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 na. It's just an F sharp mixolydian scale. It's just music bombo jumbo talk. I thought that was super interesting that I remembered, because that never happens. It's like that episode of Seinfeld when Jerry like writes a joke down and he can't read his handwriting. I actually remembered what the melody was, and I went over to my friend's place. I'm like, we're gonna make the first 3-4 time like 1 2 3 1 2 3 waltzy pop song. And they were like, we're really not doing that. But we can take your melody and make it like a shuffle. So yeah, you're right. In that case, I had the beat, hey, that kind of thing, and then you put them, and yeah, I had like Tears for Fears in my mind, and going into a bridge that was like, like where's the bridge going? You're kind of like up in the air, and then it swallows you. And I love songs that have like melodies that like never leave you. So it literally starts off with the bridge melody. Next time that she sees me, it starts off with boom, 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 ba bum bum. So it's just in your head for the next 3 minutes.
Thank you for walking us through that.
Yeah, also
fascinating.
You get really nerdy when you talk about songwriting.
Yeah,
So cute. I love it.
I noticed I do a lot of hops.
A little bit. You're getting your cat phrases in.
Yeah, this is why I gotta not look at Instagram tag videos, because there's like an account now like Charlie Hops, and like it's all a compilation of all the videos of me hopping.
I loved watching the people do love to do reaction videos like on YouTube after they've heard of songs. When I Warned Myself, I loved people's reaction to when you did the when you did that video. How many times did you have to pretend
First
choke?
take.
No, come on.
No, it was the first take, and when I recorded the song, it was the first take too.
Really?
You can't do that more than twice, or else it starts to get a little uncomfortable.
Big congratulations. Did I see you're going to be on the 50th anniversary of Sesame Street?
Oh yeah, but I filmed that so long ago.
Wow.
Amazing.
What do you do?
I filmed it almost a year and a half ago. I sing with Elmo.
Oh my
A
gosh.
song. I don't know if I'm allowed to give details, but it's super sweet.
Okay.
You'll love it.
Did you feel like that was a moment? Like, did you watch Sesame Street as a kid?
Of course I did. Didn't every kid watch Sesame
think
Street?
so.
Yeah, man, I did.
So
It
cute.
was really, really sweet.
I saw a cute picture of your mom and you on your Instagram, and she just kind of was like petting your head, and I was like, "Oh, Mama Puth."
Yeah,
Does
it's
she
nice.
still have can your mom still keep you straight? Like, can your mom still be like, "Listen, kid," or are we beyond that? Like, just I feel like you're really family oriented, so
definitely.
you keep a lot in your family, and you guys are all really close. But is your mom someone who can bring you back down to earth, like when you get off tour or something?
Definitely, yeah. We lift each other up. I mean, I don't need lifting up when I'm off tour. I just want to sleep.
Yeah.
Right.
But no, she's the best. And like my brother, my dad, my sister, we all love helping each other.
Yeah.
Super fun.
Yeah.
Charlie Puth is here. It's the morning mashup. We're doing a celebrity session. More next on Sirius XM Hits 1. With Charlie Puth, we're just about to wrap this up. You guys, the audience, haven't they been awesome today?
Amazing.
You guys have been so much fun today.
We woke up so early to be here.
I know.
Love you.
I want to get one more question in for you, Charlie, before we get out of here. Where's Stephanie? Stephanie.
There she
There we
is.
go, Stephanie.
Hello.
It's your intro.
Thank you. So my question is, looking back at your life before fame, what is one thing that you wish you could change now that you're a celebrity?
It's a good question, and it's something I think about a lot. Celebrity, a lot of closed doors, a lot of open doors. I think I do miss the privacy element. I mean, my life isn't like that. It's not like that hectic or anything like that, but just going to normal places and having them take pictures of you, it makes you feel kind of like, I went out yesterday and I had 15 people just sneaking pictures of me. It makes me feel like a zoo animal a little bit. It's odd because it's harmless, but it's kind of, I don't know. Here I am getting nervous again.
We're with you though. Look, we're in a glass box. We are zoo animals.
Exactly. But what makes it all worth it is the fact that I can make these songs and have you guys relate to them and put your own personal story to them, because at the end of the day, I don't even do this for me. I do this for you guys. So that means the world to me. So if that's what comes with it, it's worth it.
As you do things for your fans and stuff like that, are we going to be able to see you on tour? Are you going to survive? Are you going to be able to?
No, I'm going to do one.
You're going to do one?
I don't have exact dates, but I plan on.
You plan on
We're going to
doing
do the
that.
album. We're going to do the tour thing.
Okay, all right.
Cool.
I just wanted to know.
We love you, Charlie.
I love you guys.
This has been a celebrity session on Sirius XM Hits 1.